Hello and welcome to the next episode of the devlog for my pet project, the Emerald Desire. I'm making this game solo, with AI as my only teammate, and in this episode I want to share my thoughts on AI, what works, what doesn't, and how it actually feels in real development. First, my view on this hasn't changed for about 3 years. GenAI is not intelligence in a human sense. It's generative AI, an algorithm that continues a sequence of bytes based on a starting point, the prompt, using a huge language model trained on tons of data from the internet. The LLM just predicts the next most likely tokens. For example, if you give it the start, "long ago in a far, far country," it might continue with something like, "lived a young shepherd named Alara, her village nestled in the shadows," and so on. Because of that, I don't believe LLM-based AI can create truly human-quality source code completely on its own. It can generate code for common, already solved problems, but it doesn't really invent anything new. And that's actually fine. It's still super useful for routine stuff. It helps developers move faster by handling the boring parts, so we can focus on the creative and really hard problems. At my day job, I use GenAI mostly for scripting. Modern agent frameworks can handle a lot of simple tasks and sometimes even spit out production-level code, if the developer acts like an architect, reviews everything, stays critical, and makes all the final decisions. But with AI being used everywhere now, I really wanted a project where I could say, "I'm coding this old school." No manager telling me, "just use AI." No shortcuts. Just me writing the code I want. That's how this game started. The problem is, I can only code. I'm not an artist at all. So I decided to use AI only in the areas where I'm totally lost. Visuals. It's like vibe coding, but vibe drawing or vibe cartooning. I know the quality isn't going to be amazing, but it lets me actually start and build the game without making the early stages too expensive. And now I feel like I'm working on a game prototype. Still, I think games, like any other art, should ultimately be made by humans, not machines. If I don't drop this project in a few months, I'd love to hire real artists, redraw the graphics, and keep the creative core truly human-made. At the same time, I have to admit, sometimes AI does generate really good content. Especially things like voiceover. AI voices are already at a pretty high level, and most likely they will be used in this project in one way or another. But for now, let me show you what I used to create the intro video. Honestly, making a video like this is much simpler than it looks. The main trick is, at the beginning, I don't think about video. I think about images. I first generate a series of key images in the exact order I want them to appear, kind of like a rough storyboard. Each image is meant to sit on screen for about 5 or 6 seconds, because most AI video tools right now can only generate clips of that length. Once I'm happy with these images, I drop them into an AI video editor. I use vidu.ai for this, as I find it fair for its price. I place the first image as a start and a second as a finish point. I make several attempts until I get what I like. Then I use second as a start and third as finish, and so on, and repeat until I get all parts. Now I can combine a full video using any available video editor. I use iMovie because it is free and simple. In the prompt, I set up what should happen on this video, how camera should move, and line everything up with the music and voiceover. And that's basically it. That's how the intro you're seeing was made.
The great wizard Gurukap shaped it for peace. A sanctuary sealed away from the world. He gave it eternal summer. And to beasts and birds, the gift of thought.
Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next episode.